recently, all that we hear about is the top of the table, lads. The Arsenal. Hang on. But, there's a massive match. Leeds versus Nottingham Forest, boys, at Ellen Road, which has been an absolute fortress, if you don't remember. It's neither here nor there, but Arsenal did win 4-0. Yes, fair enough. But, boys, Leeds has been a fortress. They haven't lost other than Arsenal and away to Newcastle in 11 games. That includes a spell of beating Chelsea, tying Liverpool twice, and also tying United. But boys, as all we hear about now is this dance. So to tie them, and yes, I understand it was against Amram. Yes, I understand. That's still a massive result. So I think Leeds can do a little number here, especially with the home crowd. 2-1 makes sense in my opinion. Yes, but sorry, I keep saying but. What the flip is going on, boys? Elliot Anderson on Forest, Dominguez. A lot of these lads are playing well. Elliot Anderson is a DEFCON merchant, by the way. And again, that's not a bad thing. I think that's actually very good. I would very, very much love him on England. But away, their form hasn't been insane. Both teams are square, 26 points, 6 points ahead of West Ham, who, by the way, play Burnley, another massive relegation battle. So I think whoever wins this has very well, not solidified, but put themselves in a very, very good situation. And they shouldn't be going down. Anything can happen. We've seen crazy things, but it's going to be a long, long road for the one who loses it, because West Ham are most likely going to be beating Burnley and going to be breathing down their neck. So, lads, I think if Leeds win this 2-1 and then West Ham win, the West Ham versus Forest to see who stays up is going to be generational. But if they tie Forest and Leeds, or if Forest win, I don't think Leeds are going down. So I don't think, even if there's a 3-point gap between them and West Ham, I don't think it would be enough. But we'll see what happens. Either way, it's going to be a very, very interesting match. Sean Dyche has done well for them. That being said, Daniel Farke, he's been good since the break. Obviously, we heard the scrutiny, potential firing, but he's back on track. We've seen Goodmanson's injured. That's unfortunate, but they'll still be fine, I think. Tanaka losing his spot in the starting lineup. By the way, when they tied Liverpool, he was unreal, and he's been good. And I didn't watch the championship last year, I won't lie, but I've heard he was unreal. So, boys, I don't know if he's going to be playing or not, but that's a guy to look forward to. It'll be exciting to watch. Chris Wood, has anybody seen him? Because I can't lie, I actually liked him. He was just a proper Sean Dyche striker, except Sean Dyche just doesn't like him, so not sure where the correlation was. But yeah, obviously Igor Jesus scored one or two. I'm not sure exactly how he's doing, but again, Forest though, back to them. I won't lie, they've had some decent results too. It's not all Leeds. Forest have tied the boys. That was unfortunate, 0-0. Again, I think Arsenal got way too much criticism for that, because away at Forest, at a team fighting to survive, it was always going to be a tough match. And with the busy schedule. Sorry, I'm not here to make excuses for the boys, but I was more just wanted to speak about Arsenal for a sec there. There's going to be a video tomorrow, by the way, for the prediction for Arsenal Sunderland, so stay tuned. But lads, with this Forest and Leeds relegation battle, this is going to be massive. Anybody have Dominic Calvert-Lewin in their FPL, because he might be the best striker in England. If you watch Pitchside, the lad's a great. No, I'm just joking, but he's obviously been unreal. He's been very, very good. I don't have him personally in FPL, but I've thought about it. I've actually gone Jared Bowen, the other end of the relegation battle, and then Elliot Anderson for DEFCON. Either way, lads, with the style of play both teams play, it'll be interesting to see, because Leeds obviously last week, that I think they can just erase the game against Arsenal because they weren't themselves, whereas Forest have very well shown Christ, that they can obviously play a tight, compact game, make it hard for the other team. But that being said, I think they're going to go at Leeds because they kind of need to get something. I think if they lose, it's going to be a very, very tough battle. So when they're more open, when they're exposed, do Leeds take advantage, especially with the home crowd? We're going to find out tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to this match. So, boys, stay tuned. Come check out the video tomorrow for my predictions for the Arsenal. Massive weekend. Let's go. Enjoy.